Welcome back to our channel, Zabz DIY. Today we're working on this Nissan Micra. So we had a bit of a tracking or wheel alignment issue, and we got this nice piece of kit. I'll show you over here. So you get a tape measure, get a long tool like this that you put on the wheel, nuts, so you lock it up like this so it's level. And then all you do here, so we had a tracking, we're out by 0.5% this side and 0.22% on that side, so it's putting more to the left. Now, as you can see, what you do here, you've got 70mm nut over here for the toe. You act that, and once you loosen that, you get 12mm nut on this steering rod here, and you turn it left or right. So depending if you want the wheel out or in. Now, if I adjust it, and then you got this, obviously measuring tape. Now, the reason why you got that there is because when I go ahead and let's say I adjust it this way, you can basically see how far you want the adjustment and which way your wheel is turning. So you'll see this tool here coming outwards or you're going inwards, and then you can see it was at 160, now it's at 161, and obviously I've got it cut it dead straight before it's angled too much in. And then you obviously run the measuring tape around here. Because I'm doing it alone, I had a bit of tie rack so it stays onto this tool over here. And this was out a little bit as well, so now this is straight as well. So all I need to do now is tighten that 70mm bolt, put the wheels back on, drop it and take it for a test drive. I mean, this bit here I was quoted £70, £100 I think, to get the alignment done. We thought, you know what, let's just try it, see if we can do it. If it doesn't work, you can go back to the shop and we can get them to align it. But we want to experience this, and this is quite a neat tool, to be honest with you. So you get two of these. You get two of the measuring tapes over here. Obviously WD-40 just to grease that nut up so we can undo it. I've got it on jacks, so I'm not going to go underneath the car on the side. I've got wheels on the side. However, obviously safety first. Make sure you get your access stands on the car before you do this. But let me just take the car for a quick spin, and I'll give you the verdict overall if these tools are worth it or not. Okay, so after test driving it, we still have a bit pull to the right, and when I straighten the steering wheel, at the moment when I drive the car, steering wheel is tilted to a bit to the left, just turning more to the left to keep it straight. So I straighten the steering wheel, and when I look at the wheel is still pointing slightly outwards to tow it a bit in. So get about 12mm, and now when I turn it left, which is down, if you see this, so that goes in. When I push it back up, outwards, that should go towards 160 now. Yep, so it's turning towards the 160. I'm not sure if you can see it, but let's see if we can see it this way. So when I get to 160, and I shall measure the other side and see what it does. So if I hold it here, maybe that might give you a bit of a better angle, maybe focus. So there. Okay, so that's about roughly about 160 or just over it. So we're going to keep it here. And what I'll do is I'll put the measuring tape the opposite way to see if that measures 160 that way as well, so it kind of levels both sides up. Alright, so we're on this side, and we're roughly looking about 160 as well, just about. The reason being because obviously I've not got the tape measure dead straight, so I'm going to call that 160 each side, so both wheels are pretty much straight. So I'll put the wheels back on, take for another drive, and hopefully the car is straight, but I'll let you know how it goes. Steering wheel is straight, the wheel looks straight from here, wheel looks straight from this side over here as well, and this one looks okay. It looks like it's turning in a little bit, but let's see how it goes. If I'm honest with you, it is hard work because I haven't got a laser measuring tool. I'm doing with a tape measure. You can't really get the adjustment accurate, so I'm going to try this now, probably try another time if not. I'm probably going to give up and go to one of the wheel alignment shop and just get it lined. All right, so I'm in a straight line at the moment, but steering wheel is still tilted a bit to the left, better than before. Before it was like this, now it's a bit straight-ish. So, and the car's pulling a bit to the left now rather than pulling to the right, or just a little bit to the left, not that much to be honest with you. All right, so generally, if I'll be honest, when I was doing it earlier, I really messed up. It shouldn't be the opposite way. The measuring tape should be the same side. So I've redone it. As you can see, I'll put bolts on the other side of the tool so it balances out. I've done that. If I come in the driver's side, I have now got the steering wheel dead straight. And if I come on the other side, and on this side, passenger side, again, I've got the nuts to balance the tool out, and perfect. So now that is straight, and as is this side here, so we're going to do this side first. So it should be maximum 2 mil out either side, front to back of the wheel. So if you currently see this side over here, we're at 165 over here, 160.5 I would say. No, 161 on that side as well. So if I just balance it back up, come on this side over here, I am 167, but I am 162. So I'm actually out by a centimeter, which is quite a big imbalance. So what we're going to do now is we're going to rotate the wheel out from the front and in from the rear, and we're going to see if we can close that closer to 161. Obviously that will go back, so that will go 160.5, and this needs to come 160.5.7 from what I gathered. So let's crack open this nut again and keep turning the inner steering rod and see if we can rotate it in. Now you should see this
tape is moving,
yeah, so that should come up to I said 160.5, but ideally it's going to be 161.5 I think, and the rear should go down to 161 or 162, so we'll be at. So if I show you while I turn it, can't really see much because I'm moving the camera too much because I'm trying to turn as well. But I was just holding it like this even, so they get the gist of it. I'll keep an eye on the back, so you can see it moving now.
Yeah.
So we're at 162 in the back and we're coming to 165 at the front. So I'm gonna go 160. Oh, I might be at dead on 161.5. So we're currently at 16. Yeah, right. So we're at 161.5 at the front. If I got to the back, we are at just below 162, and over here we are 16.5. So I'm gonna keep doing it, and I'm gonna see if I can get it as close as possible. So we were out quite a bit, to be honest with you. So okay, so if I just okay, that is at 16.6. This one's at 161.6 ish. So just a little bit more. Yep. Come to this one. Yeah, so all right, if you see this one now, we're exactly 161.6 coming to the rear. We're at 16.7-ish, 161.7. So that looks just about right at the moment. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to tighten the track rod end, go on the other side, switch the measuring tape to the other side. I'll measure that, so we know we got a reference for 16.5 and 161.5 and 161.6.7-ish. Right, so I'm gonna tighten this nut here so it doesn't move at all. This is a 70 mil, like I said earlier. So we're down to tighten, up to loosen it. Okay, that should be tight enough. Okay, so if I come this side over here, let's have a quick look at this side over here. So we're at roughly 166, and on the back we're at 166. So in all honesty, I don't think so we really need to mess about with this side. Again, 166. Coming back over here, 166. So yeah, I think we're kind of balanced on this side, front and back. So move it. So yep, we look good on this side, and we got 161.5 and 0.7, but this one looks dead on 166. So if I'm honest with you, I think we're gonna put the wheels back on, go for a test drive and see how it goes. So we can take the tapes off, and then we can undo the tools. So this is basically like a cheap DIY home job. Yeah. Obviously, if you've repaired a damage, if it's damaged or you had a hit or something, I'd personally go to a professional garage to get it properly checked. This is if you're obviously just a bit off and the car's swerving left or right. This is a good tool to use. But let's see how it works out for us once we do the test drive. I mean, our car was pulling to the right as we accelerate, and it'll go back to position as we de-accelerate. I'm gonna just check that now, see if that is obviously being successful, and if
has been cured or not.
Yeah, or if it's still
same stuff.
Yeah.
As it is.
So if it is successful, if not, like I said, worst case scenario, we will. Well, when I say worst case scenario, I mean we'll go to Quick Fit and we get the tracking done from them. All right, moment of truth. We're gonna drop the car, go for a test drive, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so the steering wheel is still bent. Traction control lights are both on. If I accelerate. Yes, it still pulls to the right and it pulls back to the left in normal driving position when I de-accelerate. So when I accelerate, straight actually, pulls to the right, I de-accelerate. So the tracking is done, but it's not successful. Now whether it was the tracking that was the issue or we have another issue with the car, I do not know.